僕のことそんなに好きなの？もうしょうがないな。レッツダンス。
It was supposed to be an experience of a lifetime. My first K-pop concert. The months of waiting had come to a disappointing conclusion with a singular post.
Korean pop sensations Everglow have canceled their Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Tacoma stops, just days before they were set to perform due to lack of ticket sales.
But then it happened. Like it was destiny.
Let me whisper in your ear.
This is the Aespa concert vlog. Hey guys, I hope you all enjoyed the unnecessarily dramatic intro. My name is Short Lines, and welcome to the channel. As the title says, I just recently got back from the Aespa Synk Parallel Line concert in Seattle. You're probably thinking, wait, recently? Didn't this happen a year ago? What took you so long? Well, there's a poem written by William Langland who coined the term. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that. In other words, patience is a virtue, and good things take time. In other words, you're not wrong, but shut the fuck up. Now, if you're anything like my peers in middle-class America, you probably don't know who Aespa is and probably thought I was mispronouncing the word asthma. And while that might just be a side effect of my speech impediment, the end result is basically the same. Both are pretty breathtaking. Aespa is a 4-member barbershop quartet formed by SM Entertainment. The group consists of Karina, Giselle, Ningning, and the most intimidating human being on the fucking planet. Their whole concept leans into this techie digital theme. Each member has an I, which is not only the second character in Elon and Grimes' kid's name, but also something specifically selected to confuse native English speakers on how to pronounce Aespa. They stand out from a lot of K-pop groups with their more electronic and hip-hop inspired sound, which makes it an easy listen for those who've never listened to K-pop before. Now that we've introduced you to the girls, let me take you on my concert adventure. This is the Aespa Synk Parallel Line concert vlog. No, we're not doing this again. Jesus. Not even a vlog at this point, but whatever. How's it going, everyone? Short Lines here. We are T-minus 1 day away from the Aespa concert in Kent, Washington. We're here today with Skin and Bones. What the fuck? Now, this leg of the concert occurred in Seattle, which is a city known for being the home of major tech HQs, sports teams, and most importantly, iCarly. We had just finished exploring Seattle and the sun was beginning to set, so we were making our way home. Here are some of the highlights from the day. Got some American gotcha right over here. Oh, Jesus, calm down. What'd you get?
Oh my god, what the? Is that a wormhole? What? What? Is that a wormhole?
It's a shiny one.
Is it?
No. Holy shit, it's Bochi the Rock Johnson. Tyga.
So, 2021.
Rack City, bitch.
Rack City, bitch.
I think Mokoko wants to come home.
What's your name? Moto? Wait, you gonna spin or what?
Oh, wait, what? Which way?
You gotta be like, who?
Wait. You're editing, I don't know.
There was one stop I did want to highlight, and that was our stop at the K-pop store. Like most K-pop stores, this store not only sells a wide variety of albums, light sticks, and other memorabilia, but also individual pre-sale photo cards. Now, you're probably wondering,
What the hell is even that?
the fuck, man? Calm down there, straight guy. Anyways, I think the easiest comparison is to compare them to Pokemon cards. They are collector's items, they have the potential to scale in value, and there is no chance that you'll meet whatever is on the card in real life. After an hour of intense internal debating, I finally caved and bought a set of Aespa photo cards. Meanwhile, Skin had enough time to start a family, raise 2 kids, and send them off to college before I even reached the counter. There were a few different sets, but I went with these because I liked the red background. Turns out they were the Lottie duty-free pre-order benefit photo cards from the My World set. Out of curiosity, I looked up how close I was to finishing the full set. Turns out I'm not even close. Somehow each girl has over 100 cards in the set. Want her A to the Z, how to tiptoe into her heart. Usually this would be a hard no, but normally you can't put a price on hope, so when you can, you click add to cart. Worth it. After I burned precious daylight deciding on what pieces of paper to buy, we went home to go and learn the fan chants for the concert. Fan chants are made by the artist upon release of the song to guide the concert attendee on when it's appropriate to sing. The fan chants can range between very simple to very complex depending on the song and the group. These fan chants are integral in making the K-pop performances special and keeping the fans involved, even though sometimes the artists wish they were not. So we're getting ready for the concert. It's time to learn the fan chants. Are you ready? Give me a fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah!
That's the spirit. Oh man, my favorite part's coming up. We gotta turn the light for this one. Throw it back, throw it back, throw it back! Like brother Josh!
Does he?
Yeah, TBT, Thursday. Throwback Thursdays on Instagram. What were you thinking?
Not then.
You can swing mine around if you want to.
Swing yours.
I'll swing mine if you swing yours.
I don't know about that one, Chief. What is it? Hand play? Hand play?
Savage! Savage! Oh wait, we don't sing. Oh. Did that. Did bad. Can't touch that. Well, it seems pretty simple. Sapa. Don't you blow? Oh, I ain't gonna blow it though.
I ain't gonna blow it though.
Oh, it's a big one. Oh! I think we got this one down. I think we got it down. I think we're good. We learned the fan chants relatively quickly, and now that we're experts, I'll let that joke sink in for a bit. Anyways, because we're experts, we decided to go to bed. The next day, we mostly just lounged around. We knew we needed to rest up, as we knew we had a long night ahead of us. The concert awaited, and we wanted to be ready. Hours slowly crawled by, and as night fell, we finally made our way out. So, we are T-minus 2.5 hours away from the Aespa concert. Skin, how you feeling?
Ooh. Yeah.
Save some excitement for the concert, bro. Oh my god, it's the ShoWare Center. That's where it's at. You excited? Ooh. Ooh! Now, full disclosure, I wasn't a diehard Aespa fan at the time, just above casual really. My only real exposure has been through Spotify and Instagram. I'd never watched a comeback music video on release day, barely ever seen their music videos in general. Savage? Didn't even know it existed till mid last year. Black Mamba? We already have Black Mamba at home. Spicy? I like salty more. My body, however, has a differing opinion. Regardless, I was still pumped for my first K-pop concert. Now you're probably wondering, what were you expecting? I don't know. I've never been to a concert before, so I didn't quite know what to expect. The only time I went to something remotely comparable was the time I went to my local nightclub for a rave, so I was expecting something similar. Flashing lights, loud music, and I would be dancing with the same amount of girls. 0. Thanks for asking. We tried to arrive at the concert early, which was in our heads an hour and a half before the concert started. The concert was completely sold out, even the reseller tickets were completely bought out. But that being said, even arriving an hour and a half early, it was already packed with people lined up both for entry and to blow their money on cheaply made t-shirts. So we did the only logical thing, which was to hop in line to blow our money on cheaply made t-shirts. The Seattle stop occurred towards the end of January, so even though it wasn't snowing, it definitely was cold as hell. It didn't help that the lines were long as hell, only to be rivaled by Tokyo Disney Sea and the Natalie Reynolds meet and greet. But while we were freezing our asses off in line, I started noticing something else. The fan culture. Waiting in line let me see a side of the concert culture I would have missed if we had arrived right around showtime. There were a ton of people dressing up and showing their support for Aespa even before getting into the venue. One thing that stood out was a 10-foot container truck with a giant LCD of Ning squared. It had a Lunar New Year theme, which is culturally significant to those who see life through a widescreen like myself. I almost missed filming it, but luckily the driver circled around a couple times so everyone could properly absorb the Ning. And then there were the freebies. Some fans were handing out photo card packages promoting their socials. They managed to give Skin and myself our biases. He likes winter, even after freezing his ass off.
Who's calling me, bro?
Is it winter?
A spam.
And I like the closest thing we may get to an ABG in K-pop. Many of you know what ABG stands for, but many of you are wrong. It stands for Eri, Beatrice, Giselle. If she asks why Beatrice, then she's too young for you, bro. After and during the Ice Age, we got to the merch stand, and I did not do my homework on what merch would be at the venue, so I was still deciding. It's good practice to look on Twitter or Instagram to see what items are available so you can decide beforehand. The other side of the coin is just to buy one of everything. Thankfully, I'm a financially responsible person, so you can probably guess which option I picked.
Fucking degenerate.
After buying the merch, we realized there's another merch stand inside the venue, so we essentially waited in Hoth for dibs. After we bought merch, we made our way to the ShoWare Center and immediately got lost trying to find our seats. We bought the nosebleed seats, but if you've ever been to the ShoWare Center, you know it's a pretty small venue with a max capacity of 6,500 Korea boos. This means even the furthest seats still felt relatively close to the stage. We finally got to our seats in the venue, put on some music videos to keep us occupied, and the lights got dim. Welcome to My World started playing. The show was officially underway. Okay, so we are walking back from the Aespa concert, and it was alright. I don't know if I'd go see it again. It was maybe 6 out of 10 max.
I give it 10. 11. Just AI it in, whatever.
As you can tell, we enjoyed ourselves. I'm not gonna bore you with a recap of the entire concert.
I was about to slap you.
The set list that they performed is shown on the screen right now and in the description below. Now, I did film a good portion of the concert. I wasn't able to capture the full thing. Sorry, forgot my anchor arms. But I did capture my favorite stages, which I would like to share with you. These are my top 5 stages from the concert. Yes, these are in order. Number 5, Whiplash. Papa squat next to Papa and let me give you a little backstory. Whiplash dropped in late October 2024, right in the middle of my Japan trip. At first, I wasn't the biggest fan, but being in Japan during release week was wild. The hype was unreal. Being able to see the sisters on giant LCD screens was a sight to see. Where I'm from, we barely have working street lights, mostly due to copper thieves, but that's a story for another day. Seeing Aespa up in lights was surreal. It instantly turned Whiplash into one of the stages I was most anticipating. It also seemed like most concert goers were excited for this song, as it audibly had the largest screams out of all the stages. Anyways, the energy during the song was simply electric. I did have one tiny gripe though. During the second drop, the confetti cannons went off and completely covered Pink Cell on the big screens. Wouldn't have been a problem if I was in the front few rows, but for those of us watching from the back, yeah, all I saw was streamers.
Cheeto.
I guess that's just a skill issue, just be richer next time. So that was Whiplash, a confetti blizzard of hype and chaos. But speaking of chaos, let's talk about number 4, where even the members themselves forgot their lines. Number 4, Next Level. One thing I've always loved about the Next Level performances is how they tweak the lyrics based on what city they're in. Karina and Giselle usually switch up their lines to give a local shout out. Like, Novice calling becomes whatever city we're in, calling.
Ooh!
It's a tiny change, but it makes the performance feel a bit more special. Karina nailed her part. Giselle realized she forgot her part when we were saying goodbye.
I also forgot to do Seattle calling. I'm sorry. Seattle calling!
At the time, I didn't even notice the mistake. I was just vibing and having a good time. But in hindsight, it made the performance feel more human, a little imperfect, a little funny, and super charming. Next Level had Seattle on fire, but this one made everyone move together. Number 3, Armageddon. Armageddon was their initial closer to the concert. Armageddon is one of my favorite Aespa songs. I feel like it perfectly captures what makes Aespa stand out. While most groups lean towards pop-heavy aesthetics, Armageddon dives into a darker, more futuristic sound, which definitely defines their vibe. The song sounds unique and it's just really easy to vibe and sing along to. From the whole crowd shouting the bang shitty bangs to the oe-oeos, it just showed unity between the fans and it was easy to get excited about. Sadly, there was no brother Josh sighting that night.
Not then.
It was a Tuesday after all. But had he had been there, I'm sure he would have thrown it back with the best of us. The lights, the sound, the synchronized energy of 1,000 voices, it was unreal. Armageddon hit that perfect balance of hype and heart, the kind of song that makes you think, yeah, I get why people were begging for tickets outside. Now between this concert and now, I've been to a few more K-pop concerts, and one thing that I notice is that there are several songs that'll hit harder than Prime Name are hitting the floor. These final stages really left a mark on me, the ones that had me replaying the clips days, even months later. Number 2, Dopamine. There were several songs I was expecting to be performed, and this was not one of them. I didn't even know the girls had their own solo stages, talking about being a casual fan, right? But before that moment, I had listened to Dopamine exactly 0 times. Not once. But in that first few seconds of that R&B beat dropping, I was like, oh, I like this. I rate Dopamine so high because, 1, it sounded completely unique compared to the rest of the setlist. It definitely made the song stand out from the rest. 2, a lot of the lyrics were in English so I can embarrass myself in English instead of Korean when I try to sing along. And 3, and most importantly, Eri features Giselle. Her in pink is only 3rd to carry Heart, and JYP that one time at Waterbomb.
Shake that booty.
It's smooth, it's confident, and fits Giselle perfectly. The way she carries herself through that performance, it's got that cool, effortless swagger that makes it feel like she's not just performing the song. She is the song. Dopamine has to be one of my most listened to songs of 2025 since concert. Speaking of songs I've had on repeat since concert, here's number 1. Number 1, and my favorite stage from the Aespa Synk Parallel Line World Tour, is a Novice solo stage. Oh, I'm so fucking funny. Now, don't get me wrong, I get that Novice is an integral part of Aespa's lore, but the stage felt forced and so out of place. The crowd went from screaming their lungs out to dead silence in 2 seconds flat. It's like my cat accidentally stepped on the remote and hit mute on 6K stands. In hindsight, maybe that's why they didn't perform Savage. Imagine getting the whole crowd going, My Novice, We Love You, and immediately following it up with their solo stage. Cinema. No, my favorite stage of the Aespa Synk Parallel Line World Tour was their opener, Drama. For the concert, I wasn't moved by the song. I didn't get why some of my friends raved about it. The intro didn't hook me, the drop was okay at best, and the chorus made it sound like SM contracted Porky Pig for a song. Of course, all these takes performed while in 2 hours of sleep waiting in line at a GS25 in South Korea. That's probably a contributing factor. But nonetheless, my opinion on this song was that it was mediocre at best. That all changed when I heard it live. This was my first taste of that collective euphoria that you get when thousands of people screaming perfect chaos. The moment that drama started, I could feel my heart racing like, oh, this is what people mean when they talk about live music energy. Every beat drop, every shot from the crowd, every additional ma added to drama. Mamba! It all hit like an adrenaline rush. The stage performance of Drama was not just my favorite of the entire night, but represented something more than that. Nothing will ever replace that feeling of watching them step on stage for the first time, lights blinding, the crowd roaring, and realizing, yeah, this is it. I'm here. I'm actually at a K-pop concert. There are some other things I enjoyed from the concert as well. I'm going to show them to you now in no particular order.
It's on you guys tonight. Thank you, and we're gonna go on to our next song, which is
Yo, blow on it. Yeah, blow.
yeah. I don't know. It's a weird feeling, but you'll know what we mean. I think we'll just go right into it. Let's go. We don't want to be sad, so let's do a happy goodbye.
goodbye. 뒤도 안 돌아보고 나갈 테니까 우리 마이분들도 쿨하게.
We're not gonna look back, so you should also be cool.
아니면 우리
저희가 먼저 Hi 하면은 마이들이 Hi라고 해줘요.
When we say bye, mice, please say bye as well.
Okay, but like you have to have an attitude, okay? You know, be mean to us. Okay, okay. Ready? Okay, rehearsal.
Okay, let's do rehearsal.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Bye. Okay? 왜 안 해? Hey, no, you guys can do it too. Hey, you guys have butts. You can do it.
Please count.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Bye. 뭐야? Not this. It's this. This attitude. Attitude, please. Okay. Are you ready? 하나, 1, 2, 3. Bye.
All in all, I had an incredible time at the Aespa Synk parallel line concert. This feeling stuck with me for weeks, even months afterwards. It's one of the best nights I've had in a while. Looking back, it's crazy to think this all started because another concert got cancelled. But maybe that's just how things are meant to work out. After the concert, I ended up going back to the K-pop store and buying a second set of Lottie duty-free POBs, only 98% more until I can find if Winter is a sweet or a freak, or if there's something hiding underneath. I'm hoping it's not a Class B firearm.
Winter, I'm a winter.
Now I know not everyone had the same experience I did. I've seen people criticize the concert for being a bit awkward or robotic, mostly because a lot of the interactions went through a translator.
New song. 무대로 하기 처음인 곡이에요.
This is not our first song, but it is our first time performing.
The girls allegedly lip-synced a large portion of the concert. I personally can't confirm or deny that. With my seats, I was closer to the Lord than I was to the stage. But at the same time too, they're dancing for 2 hours straight. I'm so damn old. If I tried to even do half of that choreography, I'd throw out my back and be out for the rest of the tour. And yeah, the shameless novice plug. I don't think I need to say more. But regardless of the criticisms, I still had a really good time at the concert. It definitely made me a my. Dabba-dee. Dabba-die. That being said, there were a few valuable lessons I picked up from my first concert experience. 1. Always go for the pre-sale. It's normally locked behind a paywall, but the cheapest resale tickets were going for double the face value. 2. Research the merch. Aside from this phrase being fucking bars, if I was better prepared, I probably would have spent less money on merch. 3. No one knows of the fan chants. It may vary from concert to concert, but was not the case for the people around me. 4. Live in the moment. I watch way too much through my phone. I need to find a better balance between recording and actually living in the moment. 5. ECD is real. Both post-concert depression and for me, post-concert dementia. Anyways, that's all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Special thanks to Skin for helping make this all possible. I wouldn't have been able to attend without his generosity and hospitality. Thanks for watching. Drop a like and subscribe if you folks enjoyed the new content. I'm trying something different with this whole vlogging/video essay format, and having a lot of fun making it. I have a couple more of these lined up, so stay tuned. For now, my name is RedAlice, and I'll catch you all next time. See ya.